What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm making this video today to inform you that if you are making less than $100,000 in the United States as a DPT, your job is no longer worth your time. I'm not just saying this as someone that made $86,000 last month, as someone who's helped 1,000 plus PTs make 100K or more, or someone who scales businesses daily. I'm saying this based on economic data from smartasset.com. As you can see in the data, to live comfortably as a single individual in the US, you need to be making 96K on average. And if you have a family of 4, that number goes up significantly. So if you're a primary provider for your family, you need to do something else. You need about 235K for a family to live comfortably, or have a combined income that's at least 235K on average. So in the comments below, let me know if the 200 to 300K that you paid for your DPT got you a job paying at least 96K, or if you have a combined income of 235. Let me know if you do or you don't. And the reason why I'm going through this is because I used to struggle. I used to be broke. I graduated PT school broke as fuck with no support system, right? I used to max out my credit cards, steal cookies from ALFs to eat, literally grinded and struggled. But as I was doing that, I was doing things like cash workshops and gyms to make extra money. I eventually got my 100K home health job, kept grinding cash workshops, eventually got very lucky in stocks and crypto, and then went all in on my business, right? Now, it's one of these things where we help other people do the same with DPTpreneur, but it is one of these things where I want you to see what's possible, because a lot of you guys don't have a reference point for success. A lot of people we talk to, you were told to go be a slave. You were conditioned to be a slave to the school, to the employer, to whoever, right? And this is one of these things where you're conditioned to never escape. I want you to escape. You guys really only have 6 years to make as much money as you possibly can, or you're going to be fucked. Even though you have a high education, you're going to be in the working slave class. All right. So this is one of these things you need to pay attention. You need to wake the fuck up. All right. I'm making this video basically because if you don't wake the fuck up, you're going to be fucked. All right. This is one of these things where you really need to start paying attention. And the reason I say this is, look, we have Joey right here, right? Last year, Q1, 9,000. This year, Q1, 90,000, right? So 90,000 in the first 3-4 months of the year, right? We have Connie, went from 6K to 19K a month. So there's things here where just by having the right systems, the right success, the right community, you can make a lot of fucking money. But the problem is that schools don't teach you how to do this. I had to figure everything out by myself. I had to hire mentors, coaches, outside resources to go and grow things. And I'll tell you right now, I talked to a new grad the other day, and I know in 2019, I made a video on how much you should be getting paid as a home health PT. And I said at least $72 a point, or $69 to $74 a point, something like that. I think Bayada offered him $58 a point. It's not worth his fucking time. He could go do sales and make 130K in tech sales or whatever. So there's so many other options out there. I want you to understand, just because you paid so much money doesn't mean you have to pursue the field you got a degree in, right? Don't let it be your identity, right? I know maybe irreversible feeling due to the cost and all the sunk fallacy costs, etc. But it's something where I'm living an example. I left patient care in 2021. I now run an agency. I still treat my wife, etc. But it's one of these things where my license doesn't fucking matter. I have $1 million run rate right now as of last month, right? So it's one of these things where by providing solutions-based offers, getting into sales and doing other things, you can fucking escape, all right? Just be aware of this. I'm making this video so you know that it's possible. Fucking ask me or work with me if you want to escape it faster, or anyone else, right? We've had people from other programs come and work with myself, and they're like, oh, it's so much cheaper, faster, and more efficient working with you than working with these fucking cheerleaders in the last program, because we actually tell you what to do. If you don't do it, we kick you the fuck out, right? So this is one of these things where understand that if you're not making at least 100K, you fucked up, and you need to change that immediately.